Alright, today we're making a really nice rice dish. It's I guess it's kind of a Middle Eastern recipe, but don't send me your emails. This is not authentic. I know it's not authentic. Nothing I make is authentic. But this is saffron rice with currants and almonds. And I'm going to do the really quick version, and this is the star of the show here. This is saffron, and if you Google that, fascinating spice. They got to pick like 1,000 little those plants to make 1 teaspoon and so forth. So it's really expensive. Now we're going to use my classic basmati rice recipe, which is 2 cups of rice to 3 cups of liquid. But here's how we're going to start it. We're going to put our 2 cups of rice in. And again, all the ingredients will be on the blog, foodwishes.com. I put in 2 tablespoons of olive oil and just a pinch, which means as much as I could fit between my forefinger and my thumb, of the saffron, which I kind of smushed up and kind of ground between my fingers. And that's what's going to give the rice this incredible aroma and flavor and color. Then I'm going to add I didn't measure, 2 tablespoons of black currants. You can use any currants you want. And currants are just little dried fruit like raisin, but really interesting flavor. Get yourself some currants. They're right next to the raisins in the store. And a handful, well, not a handful, half a handful of almonds, maybe 1/3 of a cup. And this rice is what I served under my pomegranate chicken. It is just a nice little change of pace from your regular plain white rice. Big pinch of salt doesn't hurt. Now on the blog I'm going to explain why this is a really quick version. See, normally you make a stock out of the saffron and some chicken stock and then you use it to make the rice. But we're doing a real quick version. So what I want you to do is give that a stir so all the rice kernels are coated with that olive oil and that saffron is mixed around pretty good. We're going to throw in a tablespoon of butter and 3 cups of cold water. And again, very often this is made with stock, but this is the quick, I want to make it at home. I'm not doing a bunch of prep version. Give it a stir. And I'll explain at the end of the clip some of the differences in the methods. Alright, so once that's stirred up, I want you to put that on a stove until it just starts to come to a boil. And again, if you watch the basmati rice clip, we're using the exact same method. As soon as it comes to a simmer and just begins to boil, you can see the bubbles breaking the surface. Alright, give it one quick stir with a fork. Turn your heat down to low. Alright, very low. Put the lid on. Hey, you can see me. See? I'm holding the camera. Look at my camera. It's a $50 camera. Alright, put the heat down to low and simmer on extremely low for 20 minutes. Take the lid off to release the steam. Alright, the heat's off. Put the lid back on and just let it set for another 5 minutes. Then you're going to fluff it up with the tip of your fork, and there you go. Saffron basmati rice with currants and almonds. Alright, now this is the really quick home version. If you make a chicken stock and then throw that saffron in the 3 cups of chicken stock and simmer that for 20 minutes, it'll infuse more of the flavor, okay, and it'll even get more yellow. The danger with this method is that wherever the little strands of orange were, you're going to get like, darker pieces of rice that have more yellow. But anyway, why? If you don't have the time, why bother? This works out great. It was delicious. It was perfect underneath those chicken legs I did. So that's the quick version. Read the blog for the more extravagant versions. And anyway, also make sure you check out the basmati rice clip. Give it a try and enjoy.